Hello everybody, I am the Black Sigma, or you could just call me Eric. They didn't clean up because of the murder. That reminds me, what was it Mo said? Said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head here. Also said there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Okay. Huh. A juice bottle or something. Watch out, Nick. Broken glass all over the floor. Do you think it means anything? Gotta be something interesting here. Huh? Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Okay. Knocked over stools. Dirty dishes. Kitchen. Huh, people take turns cooking. Strange. Nothing on top of this stand. Max is written on it. A VIP table. That doesn't check out. Could still eat burgers on that podium. But it is just a podium. Keep our cafeteria clean. Yeah, right. Dirty dishes. Notice board, or bulletin board. Nothing useful there. And there's nothing on the poster. Great. Wait, TV? Nothing on the TV either. Okie dokie. Okay, Mo. So, this bottle. What do you think about it? Anything come to mind? Nope. Okay, I'll have to present that to Max himself, I suppose. Huh. That's a thought. I should also present it to Ben, if he was hit over the head with it. Okay, Ben is still a stuttering mess. Hey Max, you back? Good. Oh, it's my two sweeties! Welcome to the detention center! Did he just call me his sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso, I mean fabulous. That's why we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. Can talk. Heard a lot about you. Oh, you mean from the dinosaurs? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers. That's what they call jealousy. People who understand can see the obvious differences. For instance, my sweetie pie. Regina supposedly understands him. Well, it's cool you plan on marrying her. It's already in the works. Strange, Regina never said anything about actually marrying this joker. Hey, he's not a joker. Mo is. So you met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Was with him at 10 PM after practice. Went to his room after we finish. Found his body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Heard about it, he needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh? Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright, I'll be right back. Should only take about 10 minutes. And then, I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. No idea what he went off to do. Well, that's interesting. And he has nothing to say about the broken bottle directly. However, it gives me an idea. So, clearly, you weren't just there to discuss your salary. Your salary was fine a week earlier. So, what you did discuss was your violent tendencies. Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? Cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. I fell and broke on... It fell and broke on the floor. He's still hiding something else. Max, what is it, my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... You hit Ben on the head. Ben? You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? Ugh. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Why? Because I can, do mind games with people? I guess so. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? You could put it that way. Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told me my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie and no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Shut him up? What do you mean by that? You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trillo can't say a word. Not without Ben. Trillo? Trillo is short for ventriloquist's puppet. Phoenix Wright names are wonderful. Oh. The puppet, the ventriloquist's puppet. His real name is Trilloquist. Yeah. I put that together before reading that out loud. I read the word ventriloquist and stopped right there. Then I read the rest. But, Puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hid him? You mean the ventriloquist's puppet? You're so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie, you aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet. Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. Don't mind going in there and getting him for me? No problem, none at all. Thank you, Max. Can't stand to see your sweeties in a jam. Don't go hiding puppets. Well, that's an odd turn of phrase. Huh? Ben's not here anymore. Wanted to ask him something. It's cold out, he's probably in the tent. And what do you think, Nick? Wonder if we've been making any progress? Don't be so negative, of course we are. But everyone loved the Ringmaster. No sign of footprints on the scene. Still a lot of mysteries, of course. And now Regina isn't here. Not sure how that's related. However, Ringmaster's room looks the same as always. Great big mess. Considering how messy it is, wonder if another poster went... Will you stop it, you poster pilferer? I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters. You mean stole one of these posters? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hid Trillo somewhere in this room. In that case, it's gotta be in the trophy cabinet. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, look at all the awards the circus has won. All County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association, Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Now the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I never could have imagined. Something shoved under the bookshelf. That's Trillo. That's Ben's puppet. Think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. Why do I have to carry this thing? Maya can hold on to it. Okay. Cafeteria? Hey, Ben. Hello? Hello to you too. Awfully cold today, don't you agree? I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold, Nick? Don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case. Anyway, I'm just gonna give him the puppet now. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes, that's mine. Here you go. Trillo Quist returned to Ben. Alright, Maya, let's get going. It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben. Okay. So, Nick, where are we going next? Let's see, maybe we should talk to the clown again. Hey, wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here behind you, blind wench. What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben? No, I would never. It was me, yeah, me, down here. You're Trillo. That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect. Not again. Mr. Quist. Is that better? No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an eternity. Eternity? I think you'll find the word you were trying to say was attorney. And also, 8-bit? For one, the phrase is 2-bit, because a bit used to be a term for a low form of currency, just a little coin. I think it's actually a penny or a nickel was what it... a bit used to be a nickname for one of those. So 2-bit was... it means really cheap. 8-bit is obviously a video game console term, or I guess computing machines in general. Point is, Phoenix Wright was at least 16-bit. I'm actually now curious how many bits the Game Boy Advance was, because that's what this would have released on, I think. I know the first game was GBA. Not sure about Justice for All. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, looked it up. Justice for All was still on the GBA. But I didn't look up how many bits it was. How many bits was the GBA? That was not a G, that was a H. Okay, so it's a, interesting. Apparently there's more to this story. It was 32-bit because its CPU was 32 bits. And yeah, it's 32 bits, but the graphics specifically were generally limited to 16 due to, well, RAM limitations, VRAM and WRAM, and external WRAM. Lots of different stuff. But point is, the GBA was 32-bit and the graphics were 16-bit. I am not an 8-bit attorney. I'm at least double that good. Trillo, we talked about insulting people. You promised. But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo is still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet? Hey, who do you think you are, calling me a puppet? So, tell us what you know about the murder. You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me. Trilloquist, you behave, young man. Shut up, Woody. What about... What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they offed the old man? Where they offed the old man? I guess so? No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts. Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet. Don't you have nerve pills or something to be taken right now? Jeez. These two really are an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your... Madonna? Regina. My lovely Regina. She is stunning. Right, Ben? Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far. You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty. Hence, why I shall marry her. Marry? Oh, brother. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that? Trillo, straighten up! Don't accuse people like that! Straighten up? I'm made of wood! Besides, you were there, you know what happened! You were there? If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. You're going to marry Regina? That's right, she doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she? I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, I don't care, it's my choice, not hers. We're getting... Sorry, Mr. Quist, please don't say that it's your choice and that the woman has no say in the matter. That's kind of, how do we put it? Fucking illegal and immoral. And as Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, yeah, that's illegal as shit. Hey, Gumshoe, get your ass over here. This puppet is trying to force a woman to marry him without her consent. Also, I just noticed in my webcam the back of my collar had popped somehow. Hello? Thank you, autofocus. Anyway, I know you think that, but what? I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know, I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Me. I want you to... I'm not going to read that. I can't. I cannot let this puppet make a sex joke. I'm assuming that's what the trailing off line is. Touching is first base, kissing is second, third home run. I don't actually know how the bases work in romantic relationships, but I know it's something like that, so I'm not letting him say that. The rest is private. Yeah, this puppet wants to stick his lil wooden puppet penis in her. That's gross. So gross. Please do not. Well, the melody is pretty good. Maya, don't compliment that work at all. His lyrics, they need a complete fucking rewrite. Who asked you? I'm the artist here. Thanks. Now that Trillo's here, does that mean you can talk normally now? Hey, buttface! Ah, you must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trillo? Enough jibber-jabber. Let's get to court already. Hey, wait a second. Nick, what's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Ah. Not the strangest witness we've had in that court. But God, he's up there. I think the puppet is right next to the parrot on levels of weirdness. But at least the parrot had useful information. The puppet... Let's be frank here. The puppet is not sentient. No matter how much of an individual personality the ventriloquist puts into the puppet, the fact is, the moment that puppet says a word, it is coming, even if you can't see it, out of the human's mouth. So this dude made his puppet a character that loves the human woman and would even beat up the magician for it, and or they'd fight over it. And also Regina seemed genuinely interested in Trillo compared to Ben. She didn't know who Ben was, which is a mindfuck and a half. Talk about playing dumb. You have to be some next levels of something to acknowledge a puppet and not acknowledge the puppeteer in regards to that level. It's like, I understand if a puppeteer wants to remain anonymous, and therefore you speak to the puppet and the puppet only. Like, hey, this is the character that I have, talk to them, not to me. I don't exist. But Ben clearly vocalizes. He is part of his act. He is the ventriloquist of Trillo. He is there. So for someone to not acknowledge him is kinda shitty on their part. Anyway, what in the world happened with Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair, those two. What did the puppet say anyway? Oh no, now what? Why did my badge pop up multiple times there? Don't tell me that monkey stole my badge. Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. My badge. That monkey stole it. What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You looked so completely dumbfounded. Regina, you, that monkey. Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge? Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is Money. So, the monkey is called Money. Yep. Oh, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Oh fuck, the writing in these games is beautiful sometimes. I know I was insulting Moe's jokes in the last episode, but this... beautiful. Beautiful, I love that pun. I love that. Was very well set up with Money the monkey. Yeah. But, I suppose I'll get my attorney's badge back in the next episode. Bye.